Good day everybody and welcome back to the Ralphies. Today we thought for sure we would do a bulk burn haul with you guys. This is actually a Dr. Sebi bulk burn haul. This video is not sponsored whatsoever, but we got on Dr. Sebi's website and we researched the herbs and spices and different things that you can eat while you're on the Dr. Sebi's diet. And so I thought that we should definitely do a haul with you guys in case you're wanting to get healthy and you want to go out and purchase some of the items that we have, or just to get some ideas what you should probably have in your pantry. So without any further ado, we're going to get into it, okay? Okay. So the first thing we have, you guys, is quinoa, organic. Can you guys read the tags? We have some organic quinoa. As you know, with bulk burn, you have to coat everything. So we coated everything as we're there. So we have about, what, honey? 2 pounds of quinoa. We have about 2 pounds of quinoa here, organic quinoa. So right here we have amaranth. I think that's how you say it. Amaranth penne. I have tried this already. My husband has tried it already. It's not a bad taste on it. It tastes pretty good, especially when you are going to saute a bunch of veggies and put in with it. I was nervous that all this was going to taste a little bit different and maybe I wouldn't like it, but I'm going to say most of what I've tried, I really, really like the taste already. And I got to say that the penne here is really, really good. So we have about 2 pounds of this. Next, we have coarse sea salt. You can buy fine sea salt. I think you can buy the medium sea salt, but we went with coarse because we have a mortar and pestle in our kitchen. And so whenever I want fine sea salt, or my husband wants fine sea salt, I keep looking in there because he's sitting right there. So whenever we want a bit of medium or fine sea salt, we just put it in our mortar and pestle and grind it up a bit. We have raw sesame seed, you guys, about 2 pounds again. These can be used, oh my goodness, in soups, salads, many different dishes. Protein, 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 as Mommy Tang would say. And then we have organic amaranth seeds. I think that's how you say it. ARANTH seeds. I haven't used these seeds yet, you guys, but I can't wait to use them. So I'm going to do some research this week and use them because I know that they're good for us. So can't wait to use those. Next, we have spelt flour. Can you see that? We have some spelt flour. Spelt flour is really, really good. We just made spelt and quinoa flatbread. So we put half spelt, half quinoa flour. Really, really good with some herbs and stuff in there. It's awesome. Next, we have quinoa macaroni. This stuff is really, really good, you guys. We've tried it already, and we really enjoyed quinoa macaroni. Love it. And it's so good for you, like all this stuff. So next we have whole hemp seed. I'm pretty sure this was the most expensive thing we bought. This bag was like around $25, but in my opinion, I feel that this should last, my goodness, 4, 5, 6 months. I'm hoping. If not, we'll just go back and get more. But anyway, the whole hemp seed was the most expensive thing we bought at the bulk burn. Next, we have walnut halves. You can use walnut halves for snacking. You can put it in your cereals. You can make, I've seen a recipe, dates and walnuts, like energy balls, little balls, and you grind up all this stuff and you put it all together and they give you energy and whatever. So we have some walnut halves. I like them just for snacking, but they're good for baking in the kitchen as well. So I just wanted to show you guys, we have roasted dandelion root tea. We will be using this periodically. We're not going to be using it every single day, but we're not going to have too long of a gap where we're not using it either. This one, you just have to make sure it just says contradictions, do not use if you have liver or gallbladder disorders and or bowel obstruction. Discontinue use if you develop symptoms or liver trouble. So if you want to use the roasted dandelion root or just the regular dandelion root, I just suggest, in my opinion, that you speak to a professional before you would start taking it. That's just my opinion. So next, for the smaller bags that we have here, we have ground cloves. We put this in our spelt flakes for breakfast this morning, you guys. And we put in about, I don't know, about a teaspoon for 2 people, my husband and myself. And when we were done eating it, we're like, okay, I guess our tolerance for cloves is not the best for neither one of us. So next time we'll probably use like a half teaspoon for both of us, you know, mixing it in the spelt flakes. But the spelt flakes with the cloves was really good though. Gave it lots of flavor. It was awesome. And we also have whole cloves. We have some whole cloves. Those are good for in the kitchen, different dishes as well. You just might want to do some research on what you should be using whole cloves for, but they're good for you. We next have some summer savory. Savory can be used in lots of dishes, so we have to have that on hand. Onion powder. We actually love onion powder, and we've used this quite a bit in the past week since I've been switched totally over to Dr. Sebi's diet. Let's see. Oh, we have some bay leaves right here, you guys, that they can be used in many dishes as well, or some dishes. And dill. We have some fresh dried dill, which can be used in some dishes as well. Excited to get into the dill because we both enjoy dill. And last but not least, you guys, we have ground ginger. Ginger can be used in lots of dishes as well and is really good for you. Everything we have purchased here, we bought with our own money. Like I said, it's not a sponsored video, but everything here is healthy and is good for you in our opinions. And so we just wanted to do a quick bulk burn Dr. Sebi approved haul to show you guys what we purchased. And in the next part of this video, you guys will see all of our mason jars filled up with all these delicious ingredients, and it will be placed into our pantry. And once I get that done, probably tomorrow, you're gonna see that part of the video. But right now, you're gonna see it right now because it's magic, it's YouTube. So stay tuned. So we're back, you guys. We're back with our Dr. Sebi approved pantry. And as you guys can see, in our top shelf here, we have some fennel tea way back here, burdock, sage, valerian, chamomile, lavender. We have some raspberry, ginger, organic nettle leaf, dandelion root tea. Right here we have some agave. I need to find somewhere that I can buy bigger amounts of agave for cheaper prices, because each bottle of these are $7.99. That's pretty expensive. I mean, to eat healthy is expensive anyway, but I have to invest in some more bigger quantities of agave for cooking, etc. So we have some spelt spaghetti right here. In the back here, we just have some tarragon leaves. Way over here, we have basil leaves, onion powder. This is like more or less of a backup in this part of my pantry. I'll explain more in a minute. We have some chopped onion here. So we have some Brazil nuts here, but I'm not really too fond of using those because you can get sick if you eat too many in a run of one day. So I'll use them very, very sparingly. So up right here, we have some organic wild rice. This is before I went and bought everything in bulk. I bought these things. Have some little package of hemp hearts right here. Love using hemp hearts. We have some rotini right here. This is kamut. This is the kamut rotini. We have some quinoa right here. Back right here we have some felicity, I think, spelt. Really good pasta. We tried that. We like that So down here in our second part of our second shelf on our pantry, I went to the bulk barn you guys just seen previously, and I got all my spices and herbs and grains and pastas and everything. So right here, as you guys can see, we have coarse salt right here. Then we have sesame seeds in behind, cayenne pepper, habanero. We have some amaranth penne. We have, what's this one? Tarragon leaves, rubbed oregano, rubbed thyme. We have some dill right there. This is the big bottle that we have some hemp hearts in. That was the $25 bag that I just showed you guys. Then we have some wild rice, which we just ate last night. We soaked it for, what was it, 8 hours, and it turned really, really soft. It was delicious. It was beautiful. We roasted a bunch of veggies with it, threw it all in the oven, and it just came out amazing. We have some summer savory, sweet. We have some rubbed sweet basil, rubbed sage, bay leaf. Back in here we have some quinoa macaroni. Up here is whole cloves, onion powder, ground cloves, ground ginger. In our next shelf we have some walnuts right here. In behind we have teff flour. I hope you guys can see that. Teff flour, spelt flour, chickpea garbanzo flour, quinoa flour, right here in this bottle, you guys, right here. I spent my entire afternoon 2 days ago making date sugar. This is organic date sugar. Back right here, next, there's the quinoa flour. Right here we have organic amaranth seeds, which we haven't used yet, but we're excited to use. Sorry that the camera's a little bit shaky. Then we have some organic quinoa, and we have spelt flakes. We love using quinoa and spelt flakes for sure. So on our very bottom shelf, we have our Dutch oven. We can't wait to use that. We haven't used it yet. So we have some organic puffed quinoa cereal right here. Excited to use this. We haven't used that one yet. And we have some whole pitted dates, of course, pureed water. We have some chickpeas. Can't wait to use those soon. And we have some in the very beginning when I went out to get my very first trip of grains and everything at the bulk barn. I picked up parboiled and wild rice. So this is not really, I wouldn't think that you would use this, but I don't think I'm going to use this. I just don't think I am, because I want to use 100% wild rice right here. So this is our pantry, you guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. We're going to start coming out with some recipes, I think, in our kitchen. We won't be showing the entire kitchen, but we'll be just showing maybe just the camera angle right at the counter. And as we're preparing stuff, we might do some recipes. We will see. And so, yeah, if you're looking to get healthy, these are some of the things you would want to buy if you want to start the Dr. Sebi approved alkaline diet. So we hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day. Take care. Thanks for watching.